Welcome back to another Conflict 47 battle report. This time it's my friends Canadians versus my brand new work in process Japanese force. We're keeping it to 750 points as we're both building up our forces. Well, my new army, and he's converting over his stuff and playing top secret. So some of the others on this one, we are playing a 4x4 table. Do the point size, and the huts you'll see are only treated as light cover and aren't resilient. So my opponent's forces, a lot of the standard stuff he's been running. He's dropped out the grenadiers and is just taking regular and veteran troops. He has mixed it up a little bit and added in the automated platform, and just to walk through. So you got your veterans. So this has kind of formed his new core. He did drop. He normally runs two units of these, but this time he sticking to one, bringing this guy. Um, so yeah, that'll be interesting to see how he fares. And my brand new Japanese forces and everything. Um, yeah, I wanted to really use a lot of the stuff, or at least some of the technology. So yeah, just a ton of compression rifles on the infantry, and then also on the vehicles. And then I have one kind of assault section or group, being the veteran squad. I do have the battle frame LT. Yeah, just kind of walking through here. Yeah, my Chiha with the compression cannon, light compression. Same with the light walker here. Yeah, and just bunch of dudes after that. So going into layout. Yeah, so like I said, it's on 4x4. So top secret, we ended up putting the objective here. We didn't want it in or anything like that. One of the little huts. So yeah, and this will end up being my table side. Yeah, just a different angle. Brings us to turn one. Okay, so I ended up getting fairly lucky on the pulls. So I'm pulling in most of my stuff first, or at least, but getting in the right position. So you can't really see it here, and yeah, the objectives here, like I pointed out earlier. So the idea was just going to run up, use the buildings to cover, run up the center. I'll probably end up using, because the our battle frames, our suits are fast compared to other races or factions. So so the idea being is maybe sneak him up here. Depends on how quickly he's moving his guys up, and maybe use my normal troops to kind of push into here, block while they sneak in, grab the token, and then run off for the win. Yeah, just a view from his side. Yep. Um, and then then I ended up getting a pretty decent run. So all my forces are in at this point, just about. And so he's bringing this guy. So I'm thinking, infantry is going to run up here, grab this, will be good. So yeah, a little stompy jets out here. So he's now he's got a pretty good lock on this objective, because either he's going to charge or burn anybody that comes up to it. So why bringing him? So yeah, I was holding these both my vehicles as long as I could. Fires, pops him. Oh, I would say one shot, but yeah, because it has multiple shots. So he's trying to cover here. I knew I won't be able to get this objective, so plan is to bring in my AT, from either the right or the left, to get clear sight to any of his vehicle stuff and just blow him out of the water. And I lucked out this time. Yeah. So yeah, coming towards the end of turn one. Um, yeah, he's not a happy camper. So yeah, his commandos are out, his anti-tanks out, good anti-infantry's out. So he's really playing with one hand tied behind his back, going to this, ending this turn, and looking into the next, because yeah, these are all pretty important things that he needs to have on the table. Brings us to two. So yeah, I keep getting the run of pulls. So yeah, I'm running my guys up, kind of following what I planned. Um, send the regular guys trying to come up, block off the objective. Fast comes up, grabs it, shoots back. So everything's going good. I'm bringing my tank. So yeah, that was my compression rifles. I was trying to get to actually see how they shoot. Um, but yeah, it really didn't work out since we're kind of doing a mad dash. I did put one unit here, just to kind of give them covering fire if they do somehow manage to sneak up. Yeah, and yeah, and my opponent returns the favor, so he brings in that little amp. So I pull first, tank rolls in, amp comes in, pop. Yeah, so um, yes, those reinforcements worked out a little bit for him here, so he's able to pretty much do exactly what I did to him, where using what you need shows up where you need it. Yes. So yeah, now I'm getting so they're able to run up this touch the objective, so we'll be able to kind of not like the true leapfrogs where you jump, token passing where you're jumping at like 20 people. This is in this game you only get to pass it once. So run up, grab the objective, LT, and Buddy decide to shoot up and be able to take that handoff so they can dart back and hopefully net me the win. And yeah, exactly what happens. So about this time, I'm feeling pretty good, and boop, artillery gets called in. Yeah, he did good idea putting it here. Since I am going to have to run pretty much dead, straight through it. Because realistically, he's not going to catch me on foot at this point. His fastest thing was the walker. Yeah, and that's gone. So yeah, at this point, the squad is here to bravely give their lives to catch bullets for the LT, considering he's got the objective. Yeah, it brings us into 3. So, yeah, get early pulls. So, bam, they're running down here. They whiffed their LT or their leadership check. So, yeah, we're hanging out. Yeah, and at this point, yeah, I'm just really concerned about this. The artillery, just because one bad roll and that squad's gone. Yeah, just a close up of a photo of the shame of not being able to cover our LT's withdrawal. And to that note, I didn't know if there was going to be any shenanigans going on with the artillery or something I didn't consider. He's able to magically flank, so pull these guys out of the building to run, or yeah, to get over here so I can, if the LT is taken out by the blast or whatever, I got a squad here that'll be able to pick up the objective and continue on. Yeah, and yeah, yeah, they're doing a great job of being a meat shield, because yeah, so he's able to bring the squad around. A couple of these guys are able to see him, and yeah, they just obliterate what's left of my squad there. So yep, a little revenge. So they see it happen. You see him. There they are, lying in ambush. Poof. So yeah, I'm able to get in here, do a bonsai charge, and yeah, just get engaged. And then poof. Yeah. It wasn't instantaneous. It was over a round or two, but yeah, everybody died. Um, yeah. So at this point, squad, ate up the squads. So now I'm just thinking objective. So I'm bringing my light walker to kind of block uh, any fast move, at least from this way, to hopefully give me as much time as I can to get off the board. Brings us to 4. Yeah. So yeah, things aren't going good for him. So this is the last actual game shot. So yeah. So previously, yeah, if you look back, I'm already darting to the board edge. Sorry, and then he rolls for his artillery, brings it in on himself. So yeah, after this, it was just kind of looking at it, playing the what ifs, and just calling it, because yeah, his one hope was artillery comes in, blows up my stuff, and or at least puts enough pins that he's I have to go down, and then they're able to get some shots on. That didn't happen. So yeah, after it moved up here, like I said, we just called it. So that brings us to the conclusion with a Japanese win. So it was nice to have them out, getting the win on the first outing with them. Obviously, there was some things I probably could have done better with them, but overall, I really liked how they played. Ended up killing 2 Canadian units. The biggie being the Guardian Light Walker. Yeah, I've been burned up by that thing enough times. It was nice to be able to pop it, especially from a distance. So I lost the three Japanese units, and yeah, the only really thing I kind of regret was the if I was stuck out like that, at least is not doing a bonsai charge. So I ended up losing one of my units here, the one with the compression rifles. I would have lost him anyway, but I at least would have been able to cause some casualties and or just um, pull the unit entirely. And but instead they got shot up. So um, live and learn. The overall though, I like the battle. I like the play. I wish um, I'd have gotten a little bit better or more opportunity to use the infantry-based compression rifles. Um, Again, my opponent was smart. When I set that unit up in the building there to give covering fire, he didn't walk into that trap. Um, yeah, because he's being playing top secret, the we're running. It's you really don't get a chance. Or at least I didn't think I had a good opportunity. That also with the heavy cover, line of sight blocking cover on the table, to really give the compression rifles a go. But overall, like I said, it was a real fun time, and I'm glad I was able to get out the Japanese finally. At least have them functional enough to hit the table. I still need to definitely get paint on them and everything, but overall, I was happy with the outing. And thanks again for watching.